Life with Principle is not about the life of Henry David Thoreau, but an exploration of how his ideas apply to the challenges we face in the 21st century. Why should we care about a writer who lived 150 years ago? What could he possibly have to say about the dilemmas we find ourselves involved in today? We all find ourselves in situations with difficult decisions to make. We often try to figure out where we fit in, how we can also follow our own way, even when others all seem to be going a different route. Where do we get the courage to make changes in our lives so that we feel more comfortable with ourselves? We will introduce you to people from many different backgrounds who will talk about the choices that they have made and ways they have coped with various predicaments that they have confronted. Because Henry Thoreau grappled with so many of the same issues, and because he was a good writer, whose words survive in books, essays, and journals, we can come to know him through his connection across time and place. Whether the topic is simplifying our lifestyles and eliminating distractions, being a nonconformist when it is easier to go along with the crowd, examining our obligations to each other and to ourselves, understanding our need to have and conserve wildness, or discovering what is truly important in our lives, Thoreau has insights worth checking out. Henry Thoreau grew up in the town that would be forever associated with the beginnings of the American Revolution. As determined colonists faced the King's troops across Concord's North Bridge in April of 1775. If that revolution symbolized the beginnings of political independence from the old world, from tradition, Thoreau would come to be associated with a different kind of independence, more intellectual and personal in nature. Much as Thoreau turned to others for inspiration, it was to his own conscience that he turned for the courage to think and act.
Thoreau's notion of marching to a different drummer, following your conscience, not delegating your conscience to any public representative, withholding your cooperation and your assent to something that's wrong is so powerful for our time.
Government is something that is not natural. It is set up by the people in order to assure them certain rights, the right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. And it is, according to the Declaration of Independence, it is the right of people when the government no longer fulfills its responsibility to them. It is the right of the people, as the Declaration says, to alter or abolish the government.